Thank you for joining me today, TK. To begin this interview, please tell us how this project started.
So right at the beginning of the pandemic, me and two of my friends were approached by a doctor from Aurora Healthcare looking for a solution to hold a phone on top of a laptop to aid the doctors in telemedicine. This all just stemmed from a doctor looking for a personal solution to help their doctor team.
That's fascinating. What resources did you use in order to get this project up and running?
So we're part of a robotics team, and while we weren't able to access like many tools or anything, the principal at our school actually allowed us to get into the building and use the CNC machine that we had there. So our first couple prototypes were made on a 2 by 3 foot CNC machine. So we would set down a small sheet, cut out like 4 or 5 phone mounts, and send those out in small batches to the doctors and the teachers that were really in need of the product at the beginning. And since then, we've progressed. We've gotten access to a larger CNC machine that cuts out the products. It's 4 by 8, and we have a vacuum jig held down. We've created our own custom tools as well, enabled that enable us to bend the product and set it all up. And then in addition to that, we've worked with a patent attorney. There's been we've worked with packaging design, a bunch of different resources all throughout there.
That's incredible. So walk us through the design and setup of your phone mount.
So some key design aspects are we have these awesome ears up on the top that allow you to use a pop socket, slide a pop socket down onto it. We've got our anti-slip hooks on the sides, and then as well as a slight, I think it's a 15-degree angle on our phone mount that allows the computer to be slightly tilted back and still have the phone actually looking at your face. Then I've talked through some of the machinery previously, but we have a CNC vacuum with a CNC table that cuts out the parts 33 at a time. We lay down a 4 by 8 sheet. The parts come out. Then the parts are cleaned up by hand. We have to deburr just a couple spots. Then the parts are sent over to our mechanical bending machine. So you snap the part in, grab the 2 handles, bend the 2 wings in, and then the parts slapped in a bag with card inside, and then it's sent off to be sold.
What are your plans for the future of the phone mount post-pandemic?
So the phone mount was created as a pandemic aid, but with the giant shift towards work from home, we believe that the phone mount is here to stay. There's definitely demand. The ability to extend your screen and have another option for running video chats, doctor visits, all that sort of thing. There's like a lot of different uses for it that aren't totally pandemic related.
Of course, yeah, the world is changing and this product seems to just come in at the right time.
Definitely.
Looking back at the project, what was easier than you expected and what was more difficult than you expected?
Easier than expected. Manufacturing, that whole process, I was worried about being able to hit the demands. I'd say that's easier than expected. The harder part would be the kind of forming connections and staying on top of the adversity, right? If one day we sell 12, next day we're going to sell 1, and kind of that up and down slope and the uncertainty of where the future is going to go with the business. I'd say that would be the harder part for me.
Well, your project is just amazing. And thank you and all your friends for all you've done to help the healthcare workers during the pandemic. We wish you nothing but success in your future.